Welcome to the Shooting Show's Christmas special. This week we've taken the team to the depths of Bavaria on an exciting driven wild boar hunt. Enjoy! We're in Eschau, Bavaria for some boar hunting. As is the yearly tradition, I've taken a group over with me from the UK. Let's just hope the boars show up as well. Before anything begins, we receive instructions from Jost, the forest director.
Okay, good morning again. Here in the beautiful Spessart, and we have, I think we will have a nice starting hunting weekend here in Germany. And everyone have his own stand, and there's a mark on the tree, and please stay at this area, at this point. Don't move.
The sounding of the horns signify the start of the hunt. It's time to find out if the long car and ferry trip has all been worth it. I'm led into the forest with my stand neighbour. We're both made aware where we can shoot before being allowed to set up.
The organisation of a hunt such as this is very, very difficult, but here it's planned with military precision. There's 30 or so rifles. Each person has got their own hunting area marked out. I'm here, I'm on peg 6. We're allowed to shoot either side of us. There's other guns, so we're allowed to shoot behind and in front. We'll make contact with our neighbouring gun, just so they know we're here. All the other team are being put out one at a time. When we get on the stand, we can shoot from the minute we get on the stand. Safety, of course, is paramount. Everything we can shoot today is wild boar. All stages of the wild boar. We can shoot the youngsters, the yearlings, called a Frischling. We can shoot the Oberläufers, which are like the teenage pigs, the second, third year pigs. We can shoot the mature Keilers. What we've got to avoid shooting is the sows that have got young at foot. You can usually tell they're a big mama, and the mammary glands are somewhat inflated. We try to avoid shooting them. We can shoot the followers, the youngsters behind. Obviously not the very small bumblebees, but the youngsters which have got colour, once they start going from ginger to dark brown, it's fair enough to shoot them then. The other things we can shoot are foxes and raccoons. There's a number of raccoons in this area, an introduced species that causes a lot of problems to the forester, so we can shoot the raccoons. The rifle I'm using today is the Sauer 202. I've used this for a lot of big game hunting. I've shot elephant with this rifle, I've shot bear, and I've shot a number of wild boar. Great bit of kit, swings like a shotgun. It's quite long, I've got quite long arms, it fits me perfect. This scope is a Swarovski 1:6 by 24 EE Z6i, illuminated reticule. This scope has got the widest field of view on the market. I mean, I'd love to have had this when I was elephant hunting a couple of years ago. Absolutely superb bit of kit. You know, it's class act. The ammunition that we're using today is a Gecko 300 Win Mag. It's 170 grain. Excellent piece of kit for stopping the wild boar.
Decking myself out with the perfect kit is no guarantee that I'm going to see any boar straight away, so I sent Byron off to catch up with another Englishman on the hunt, Andy Crowe. Andy's both a traditionalist and a fine shotgun shooter, therefore he favours a double rifle. Today he's using a Chapuis in .30-06 calibre. Andy loads up and scans the forest floor. We made him wear this GoPro headcam to catch any footage from his perspective, and because it made him look a prat. Like any form of hunting, half the battle is being patient and remaining on constant watch, even when you can hear other guns in the distance getting a shot at the quarry. I sit in wait spotting a few deer, but unfortunately they're not on the agenda today.
The secret of wild boar shooting is getting into position quietly, getting comfortable, keeping still. The pigs will see movement more than anything else. It's no good moving about. You must keep still. Get comfortable as I am. Capture nice and comfy, but ready to react immediately if there's a pig and it's safe to shoot. We've all seen the DVDs with the pigs running through at 90 miles an hour, spectacularly being rolled over. But in reality, they quite often come through very, very carefully. They'll sneak through and look, see if there's a gap in the line, and take full advantage. So what we've got to be aware of is that the pigs may just sneak up on us.
It's a good job I'm comfortable because I'm yet to see a single sign of a pig in my zone. Suddenly, there's a group of boar in Andy's line of sight. He draws a bead and swings through. Expert shooting brings it down. The rest of the sounder is quickly headed for the Czech border, but Andy has his first boar. It's the end of the hunt and Andy gets to examine his prize and drag it out of the forest to the game trailer. But it's not the end of the day, and any wounded pigs need to be tracked and ethically dispatched. This proves to be dangerous work.
End of every hunt,
Yeah.
we always look with the Schweizhund,
Yeah.
the bloodhound,
Yeah.
for any wounded pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And today, I believe you had a very interesting follow-up.
Yeah. After the beat, it's very hard to find the wild boars because much dogs in the beating, other wounded animals, no wounded animals, and so you have to look correctly on every position when a hunter shot. And so we got today a German hunter, and he say he doesn't miss it, but he can say wherever he hit it, you know.
Yeah.
So we took the dog on a lead, we make the GPS ready, we took the rifle, and we searched the point where the hunter hit it. So
Yeah.
we found no signs, we found no blood, we found no hair, nothing, no bones. And so we have only to follow the dog, because the dog found with his nose the signs, not
Yeah.
me, the dog. So the dog need no blood.
So you trust in the dog, always
Yeah.
trust in the dog.
The dog need no blood. Suddenly, he stands still and show me with the head there's something wrong. I see a little tree, they're going upwards, the tree go changing, and I see a stronger wild boar.
Yeah.
So I let the duck from the lead, he ran there, fixed it, and I took the rifle. I wait for a clean shooting area. I took the rifle, I shot the first shot, I was not through, and the Kyler was a Kyler about 65 kilos. Started like an engine, like a train, full speed, with the teeth, the dog step by side, and so I can make 2 final shots, and this was the story today.
The Germans show us Brits how to do it when it comes to hunting tradition, lining the fallen beasts up and giving them a salute of respect, with a specific tune for each species. Successful shooters are given a pine frond known as the last bite to honour both hunter and beast. Then the horns sound halali. The shot game's last post before the evening's entertainment begins. Good to see that Crowman's still a crack shot there on the boar as well as the pigeons. And now, the Shooting Show news.
This is the Shooting Show News. The airgun community is voicing its opposition to the plans to licence airguns in Scotland and has started an online petition. The government has moved forward with a consultation on licensing, despite BASC reporting that airgun offences in Scotland have fallen for a fifth successive year. With an estimated 500,000 low-powered airguns in Scotland, BASC believes any licensing is not only unnecessary, but also a difficult and expensive task. To pledge your support to the No to Airgun Licensing in Scotland campaign, sign the petition by following the link on screen now. There's some good news for shooters from the Royal Mail. It has told BASC that low-powered airguns, their components and accessories, imitation firearms, antique firearms and deactivated firearms will be protected from any restrictions introduced in future. From the 14th of January, airgun and airsoft pellets will also be permitted in the post. This follows a Royal Mail consultation on banning firearms and their components from the service. A revised consultation may take place next year. The Department of Justice Northern Ireland has amended regulations regarding bringing a sporting firearm into the country. A copy of a European firearms pass is now accepted for sporting travellers. Visitors from the UK will still need to apply for a certificate of approval from the Police Service of Northern Ireland, although BASC is lobbying for this requirement to be scrapped. BASC has got members of Parliament shooting, without even leaving Westminster. The organisation took a state-of-the-art shooting simulator to Parliament, allowing them to experience realistic shooting conditions on a variety of targets. Geoffrey Clifton Brown, chair of the All-Party Group for Shooting and Conservation, said the simulator would enable members of Parliament who had never handled a gun before to understand what the sport is all about. £330,000! That's how much charity money the RSPCA spent chasing a conviction. It brought a prosecution against the Haythrop Hunt, which pleaded guilty as it could not afford to fight the charges. Even as the Hunt was convicted, the judge questioned the quite staggering amount of money the RSPCA spent and said donors should question what they're doing with their money. That was the Shooting Show News.
That's it for this week. Merry Christmas! We're out every Monday.
Stop right there, Mr. Carr. The underpaid and underappreciated video editors have got hold of this week's show and edited in all the footage you weren't meant to see. This is The Shooting Show Uncut. On a filming trip earlier this year, director Pete Carr was heard making the following comments.
Use the KISS principle when it comes to the sub-editors. Keep it simple, stupid. Sorry, Colin. Sorry, Nick.
Apology accepted. And we'd like to apologise in advance for the following blooper reel. It's enough to make you grin. And grin some more. And grin while standing in a bush.
Welcome.
Yes, Pete sadly doesn't always get it right on the first take.
Welcome. Sorry. Welcome to the Shooting Show. This week, Byron's in County Angus, Scotland on deer patrol with Andy Malcolm. What are you f***ing smirking at now? Well, another f***ing ass.
Once Pete's finished doing his hair, he actually gets this link spot on.
This is the Shooting Show.
But where's he going now? That's right, nowhere. Out in the field, Pete's the pinnacle of professionalism.
Happiness is a belt-fed weapon. Oh, f***ing belt-fed weapon.
Happiness is a belt-fed weapon, but not for around here. Yeah.
Exactly what we're discussing here. The plan of attack. We're sort of...
But it's not always fun and games.
Well, remote isn't the word. This is the only remaining TARDIS in the Highlands. I've got no internet, no mobile phone, can't get in touch with the publisher, and the car's broken down. Isn't life just great on the shooting show?
What we've got to avoid shooting is the sows that have got young at foot. You can tell this quite easily. She's a big mama. You can usually see I was going to say.
We'll leave the end of that sentence to your imagination, while we show you these clips of people falling over and dropping things. Lead cameraman Byron there, always the model professional.
Time for number 2. That was crap. Let's do that again.
Just don't hit a sheep.
Byron's brother Daryl showing us something we don't want to see here.
We're both in the frame?
Yeah, and kiss.
You can't help but feel sorry for Byron in this one. And now, the fine art of conducting an interview. Firstly, make sure your subject stays in camera shot. That's it.
Only 5.
Off you go now, interview's done. These two are itching to tell us something.
Of all the summer jobs that you could choose, why come up here grouse beating?
Because it's outdoors.
This goes on for a long time. The perils of filming in the midge-infested highlands.
Have you noticed that in the beating line?
Yeah, there have been fewer grouse, which...
Yeah, the grouse season has been a lot shorter. So, yeah, there's obviously fewer around.
A big one, and I can take him out, one for the freezer. Sika. A cannon.
Now the shooting show's off to Germany for a boar hunt. Everyone is naturally on their best behaviour. Except one. Someone should hit him back for that. Oh, and they did. This drinking contest should be a mere formality for Mr. Carr.
1, 2, 3, start!
But what's this? Oh dear, Peter. Luckily there's someone on hand to show you how it's done. That's it for this week. Enjoy the credits. And a happy Christmas to all from The Shooting Show.
I'm trying to record a fucking voiceover, but every keeps fucking coming by and clapping the fucking heels and screaming and shouting and slamming car fucking doors. Can you just let me out, please? It's got child lock on.